Hi everyone, don't worry, you are at the right place. So today what I thought we'll do is a little challenge that I want to invite you to take part in. So I will call it the Blindfold Art Challenge. Now, I don't know if it already exists, if someone already created something similar. I have no idea. This is something that came to my mind last night. And essentially, what happened is that, I mentioned this before, I'm having an art block. It's like when you're having a writing block, same thing with art. It's just sort of not quite happening. And last night, as I edited a video and I was waiting for it to upload, I decided to close my eyes and just use a pencil and just start scribbling and sort of working on a face. Then I opened my eyes and started adding details. So this is a very different art to how I usually do things. There is something I quite like about her. And so I thought, this is what we do today. So what you will need is not cheating, not looking, just putting a blindfold on, selecting a few items that you want to do with. I wouldn't go with watercolors because it just, it would get messy. You need to know where the water is and it just is a little bit risky. However, just picking pens in different colors is something that might really help you. So what I'm going to do, just to give myself a rough idea of things, I'm going to group these. Okay, so I have the gold, the yellow and the orange, and then I have the turquoise, or like a teal, a turquoise, multicolored pencil. So let's start again. The gold one is by Signo Uniball. It's the broad. The yellow one is the mild liner by Zebra, and it has both ends. It has a chiseled end and it has this end, which I think is what I'm going to use if I figure out how to. And then the graphic, the Derwent graphic line painter in a 03, which is called Tom. Same thing, number 12, it's called Minted. Then we have the Jelly Roll Moonlight 10, and this one is, it's like a, I think it's called green actually, from what I remember. Then we have the Jumbo Koh-i-Noor Magic Pencil. This is the tropical. I have a water brush. Because some of these are water soluble, so this one is water soluble. I don't remember if the Derwent graphics are water soluble, and these two are water soluble as well, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use this pen or not. No, I think I'll actually remove it. I will use the Caran d'Ache Technalo 3B. So this is a water-soluble graphite. So that way I have separated them in the groups and at least I will know what's what. This is something to take as a fun exercise, and it also should really open up a few of your things, because when we are creating and we're looking at things, we start to overthink sometimes the process of it. And I find that if I want to shut that down completely and just kind of use my intuition to know slightly or roughly where eyes should be, where the mouth should be, but I'm not perfecting anything, sometimes it can be really useful to break down those boundaries. So I am sitting in front of a window with two of my neighbors' houses, so if they see me wearing a blindfold and talking to myself, I hope they won't think that it is a little bit strange. But anyways, I'll do it for you. So I am now blindfolded, and I'll have actually a tea just before Okay. Right. So I'm just kind of going to help myself. So I can't see anything now, and I'll promise you I will try not to look through or peep through the little gap. I'm having my eyes closed. So I'm on the pencil. Now I'm going to try and see. I'm going to also hold the pen slightly different, which is the artsy way to give yourself a bit more of a freedom. So I'm just going to create a few lines. So that was the face, that was the neck, hopefully. And then, as it's kind of fresh, no, water will be at the end, I suppose, not now. Okay, now eyes. So in terms of an eye, I think I'm going to go back with the pencil. I would imagine this eye should be here. And there. Right. These are the lashes. And it's actually a very interesting sensation once you shut down the vision and you just... I'm just trying to imagine where the eyes are that I placed them. So then I'm going to create a little nose, and the lips should be around here, which I hope is not the neck, but you're probably cracking up at this point. But don't you worry, you can have a go as well. Right, I want that pencil, the multiple colored one. Now that's starting to get a bit tricky now because I lost my eye. I think it's about here. So I'm going to kind of create an eyeshadow. Hopefully that's an eyeshadow area. I'm also going to take it down the nose, or where I'm thinking the nose is. Right, hold on, that's it. Then I have the mints here, don't I? So the mint, shall I add a little bit of that green turquoisey color to the eye? Okay, so probably becoming a bit of a mess by now, but sometimes it kind of ends up looking like a nice abstract piece. The best thing is once you take off that blindfold and you have a look at the monstrosity that you have created. Right, so this is the light mint. Then there was a gold, a yellow and an orange, right? So which one do I want? Let's see. That's the mint, I think. Yeah. So this one is the orange. Shall I add the orange? Okay, I think that's the one you have to shake up. I haven't used it for a while. Okay, I'm going to... Oops, what was that? I'm going to create cheeks. Like that. And a little bit on the lip, which is what I think where it is. And repeating this color in one of the eyes. Alright. I've been really good so far. I haven't cheated, haven't opened my eyes at all. So this is the yellow. Now I don't want the chiseled end, I want this end. So I'm just working from memory. Okay, let me just kind of do little scribbly things. And then just the face contour and a bit of that. And then the gold. Now the gold is fun. Okay. A little bit into the lips. Again the nose and the eye area. I put quite a bit in the eye, so let's see how that goes. Okay. I think I'm okay now. Do I want to add anything else? Maybe the ears? Oh, what's that? something wet. I think that's the orange, isn't it? The orange cheek. Is this where the ear goes roughly? We will find out shortly. And there's the earring. Okay. I hope I'm not making any mess there, but... So, this is the water brush. And because I used the graphite, I just want to do a bit of that. Okay. I am ready to take the mask, the blindfold off, and my... Ooh! Wow! What's this? Now, because you have seen what I've done, not me. What was that one? That looks quite nice. It must have been... This, is that... Oh, I guess it blopped out, right? Because it's the blopping pen. And then I must have stuck my finger into that. That's where it was wet. Okay, well, what can I say? It's quite abstract, and I have to say, I actually really like it. So what I can do now that I have my eyesight back, I just can start adding a little bit of the eye. Like so. I really like the, whatever that is, eyebrow eyeshadow. Let's see, this was quite nice as well, wasn't it? So it's now kind of combining the places where I can see and add what I want to be in the certain places now that I know what's where. But also that very artistic way of doing things. And there's the nose, so I can create a bit of that. I did okay-ish. I mean, the eyes are almost sort of in a straight, the ears are a little bit off. So this was supposed to be the ear there. And then, yeah, the cheeks are quite off. Let's see. I might just use a bit of that blob over here just to finish that lip. And then a little bit of this turquoise. So having kind of like scribbly marks really helps sometimes, breaking down things and rules and how you think things should be. Again, I'm just making scribbly little movements. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Masterpiece. It was so much fun. I highly advise you try something like that and just have fun with it. Let it go. Let's, you know, break the boundaries. I love the colors actually. I love the turquoise and that orange that leaked out. Generally I would consider, oh, it has bled through. I would consider it quite like ruining a piece of art, but I told you recently I bought this book, which is this one here, and I have learned from Shelley Rhodes, she mentions it here, that these pens are designed to have that fine line and a blob type of thing, which I'm not sure whether that's a design or a misdesign, but yeah, you can totally use it for your advantage. And I started enjoying that, because before that I kind of was a bit off it, because I wanted to have super thin lines and then once in a while it would just blob out. But it depends what style you're using it for. Something like this, it actually works quite nice because it's unpredictable, and you know, that's fine for that type of a thing. I actually want this bit of a blob here. Oh, you see there's paint already sitting. So I'm just going to use this blob. Isn't that beautiful? Love it, actually. Let's see if I can... Oh, there we go. Another blob. Yeah, I'm loving that. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that blobbage. And then I'm going to... Actually, what you can do is then move it out with the tip of it and create these kind of things. Right, well, that was an eye-opening situation. And again, you can only learn that from doing something as we've done today. So I'm going to go ahead, dry it just in case. I absolutely love the colors, the yellows and the orange and the teals. Have a go, create your own abstract, and I am in love with it. And I hope I can take this work ethic or this kind of thinking into my normal kind of art creating. This is a water soluble pen, by the way, so you can go ahead and just create a bit of wash as well if you wanted to. Okay, definitely stopping there. So thanks for watching, happy art making, and see you soon.